you can stand up yourself right now in the road and not get licked down is because we, the Stop The Maangamizi, we Charge Genocide, Ecocide Campaign, have been working with Extinction Rebellion for 5 years. For 5 years, when that movement was founded, we have been building relationships on our common interests and our common agenda of challenging ecocide, climate justice, which impacts on the global south before you even reach the global north. We have been suffering as a people from extractive industries and corporations that have been raping, pillaging and plundering our mama Africa for years. So there's a lot we have in common with Extinction Rebellion, and I give thanks for them on their tripods today. I give thanks for them on their banners today. I give thanks for them putting themselves forward to work under our instruction, because that's what allyship is. You don't take over. You submit to the leadership of that oppressed group, and that is what they are prepared to do. I say that because you're about to hear from one of the co-founders of Extinction Rebellion, and this is Dr. Gail Bradbrook. Give her a warm African welcome, please.
Thank you, sister. It really is such a massive honour, a humbling experience to be here today, standing in solidarity and standing behind this call for reparations. I'm sorry that it took us so long to get our shit together to get here in this way. It's taken time to build relationships. Extinction Rebellion is a largely white organisation, a largely white movement, and we haven't got all our shit together, and I'm sorry for that. And it's hard for the black people that are in Extinction Rebellion at times, but what we know in our bones, all of us I think, is that this is about family. This is about the family healing the rifts between us that have been created. We didn't ask for these divisions. We didn't ask for these wounds. We didn't ask for this bullshit. And we are willing to walk together towards each other in humility, in vulnerability, and find ourselves back together as a family. Because that's all we have, folks. The life support systems of this beautiful planet are currently in meltdown. You know, the jet stream is going all wobbly. It means the weather systems are fucking up. And the economic system behind it, standing behind that, is white supremacy and patriarchy. And it's taking us all down. And I know some of us are on the top bunks of that ship that are sinking, and some of us are on the bottom. But we're all going down in this ship with the billionaire class and its arrogance, focused on this idea that they're going to go to Mars or something, as if that's going to help us. So we're here today understanding that the common struggle behind us all is this division, this separation of the patriarchy and the economic system that it spawned. And so what we've been doing in Extinction Rebellion is taking on that economic system. And I wanted to say, by the way, standing in the road together, you look fucking beautiful, because whose streets are these streets? They're our streets. And this is what the system can't stand. When people stand together, they get in the road together, and they do it together. That's what the system can't stand. Now I'm wanting also to thank these brothers that are sitting up these bamboo structures. I'd like to think I could have a big pole up my arse for quite so long, but I'm not sure I could handle it. I'll have a go. But well done to the brothers at the polls. And the system really doesn't like our bamboo. We took it outside Murdoch's place and we blocked the newspapers just for a day with our bamboo structures, and the system's really come down on us, bringing out forward bills, spy cops and all the rest of it to oppress us, to try and take away our rights to protest. And one of the reasons why we took on the Murdoch empire is not just to do with how much they're talking about the ecological crisis, it's because we know what's central to their agenda is divide and conquer. And that's why we took on Murdoch, and that's why we say we need to free the press. So we've also been taking on this economic system. Some of us have had a bit of a word with Barclays Bank. You know, they've got a bit of a track record, Barclays Bank. Barclays Bank are the ones that were making money from those payments that were made to the slave owners till 2015, some of those directors. They're the ones that were supporting apartheid South Africa, and again they're on the wrong side of history. They're some of the biggest funders of the fossil fuel infrastructure that's destroying life on Earth. So some of us had a little word with them, with some hammers, because, as Emmeline Pankhurst said, there's no greater conversation in politics than that of the broken pain. And another thing that we've done in Extinction Rebellion is to start a repair harm action inspired by our colleagues from Stop The Maangamizi, in which those of us, and we know that many of us have privilege, we own our privilege here. What this is about is using our privilege for the great of us all, right? And we all have different amounts of privilege here. There are people in the global south really on the front lines, right? So we're using our privilege, and some of us have taken out credit cards because money's just created out of thin air in this mad system, and then they make us pay interest to them on this money they just created. So what we do with the Repair Harm Barclays action is we take out a credit card and we make a donation to Survival International. Again, put into contact with my brother Kofi, with the leaders of Survival International who've been supporting Indigenous people's rights and legal protests for many years. And so we have a GP, Sarah Ben, who took out $3,500 on a credit card from Barclays and gives the money away. And every month when they charge her interest, she just pays the money instead to Survival International. It's the repair harm action. And it's what we're trying to do is be that solidarity in action. Well, that resulted in 4 Metropolitan Police officers coming and raided my house at 5:30 in the morning a few months ago. But I'm not frightened, because we're a strong movement and we're standing together. And we know that we're all going down. We're either going to go in the direction of eco-fascism, where they want my teenage sons to fight wars on their behalf, or we're going to pull together. We're not going to be behind walls, hiding from each other. We're going to be together as a family. That's the only way we're going to survive these times. So once again, it's a real honour and a pleasure to be here, to be in service. As the sister says, we're here to take instruction. Thank you for being on the roads. It's the rebellion. That's the way we're going to do this, folks. It's finding that rebellious spirit, and boy, it's a sexual female energy, by the way, the rebellious spirit. That's where it comes from. It comes from the witches in us, sisters, right? And thanking the King Energy of Kofi holding our movement together as well. So thank you for the honour of speaking, for being with you today. We love you all. We're beautiful together. And we apologise for everything we get wrong, and we'll keep doing it, but we're fucking going to keep turning up, because that's all we've got left. With you, lots of love. Thank you.
That was Dr. Gail Bradbrook, one of the co-founders of Extinction Rebellion.
Here to help the Stop The Maangamizi and the Reparations campaign hold their grounding space in Brixton High Street. Because the grounding space is to build the campaign for reparations, for the legacy of slavery and the systemic racism that's the legacy of that.
It was like maybe make a little sacrifice to like put some pressure on these economic institutions that have raped and pillaged the land for fucking centuries. Like, it's the least I can do.
With the concept of doing the International Solidarity People's Gardens, Global People's Gardens, and we have plants of resistance that people are bringing from everywhere. The plants that they think, you know, the stories behind where the plants are coming from Europe, from Africa, from Abiyala, otherwise known as South America, from Oceania, from Asia, and trying to unite all of the continents and all the heritage diaspora communities to understand African reparations, Asia reparations, South America reparations, what it means, what it entails. So we're here representing myself, the South American, the Abiyalan people with the Wibala, which is our indigenous heritage flag from First Nation, pre-Columbian flag. So welcome everyone, please look into it, Reparations March on Brixton with Extinction Rebellion UK. Thank you very much.